Hello everyone, hopefully you're doing pretty well today. My name is Deborah and welcome to my channel, Crafty Chalking Creations. Today is a kit video tutorial. This is kit number 1 of 2, and it is called Look on the Sunny Side. It's got the little bunny trail and look on the sunny side with the eggs there. Now this is part of their size C transfer called Look on the Sunny Side. I've got kit number 2, which is with the wildflowers, and I'll post a video or a link to that video that I did for that kit down below in the description box. Now this kit I made myself, and I should say I put together myself, and I will have a link posted down to that kit if you'd like to get it down below in the description box also. What you receive in this kit is 2 transfers. These are reusable transfers. You'll receive this one with the eggs on there, and you'll receive this one that says Bunny Trail. You will also receive a pre-wax. Now I pre-waxed both sides because we're using both sides today, of one of their simple shaped rectangular bases. This is a 5 by 12 inch. You will also receive one of their simple shaped bases to put your sign in. You will receive one plastic color paste tray to put your paste in, one mini squeegee, and 2 packets of the black velvet paste. You will also receive one unfinished wooden egg. That way if you'd like to use that as a little accessory, you can do so. And you can leave it natural if you like to, or you can paint it yourself. I'm going to leave that up to you and give you that option of what you would like to do. So let's get started on this kit. All right, I'm going to set this aside and the paste. Now what you need to do is you need to fuzz your transfers. First thing you want to do though is mark the back of it. I did not do that in kit tutorial. I did not show that, but you want to mark the back of your transfer because it is, both sides are kind of shiny. That way you know which side to adhere your transfer on. These are your backer sheets. You want to keep that. Now I'm just going to go ahead and fuzz both of these. Now seeing that I have pre-waxed my surface for you, so that way you don't need to do that, I just need to fuzz this 2 or 3 times. And why you're doing that is because you want to take some of the stickiness off, so that way it is not sticking to the surface so well you could possibly stretch or ruin your transfer. So 2 or 3 times will be pretty good. And I'm just going to go ahead and fuzz these. Now, if you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can use a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, another towel, something just to help take some of that stickiness off. All right, now I'm going to get my simple shapes rectangle and my base, and I'm going to place it inside my base there, because this base, as you can see there, it has some depth to it, and you don't want to place your transfer so low on your surface where it could possibly be hiding your design. So I think I'm going to do Bunny Trail first. I'm going to do the Bunny Trail. I think this is absolutely adorable. I got your little 3 bunnies up there. Okay. Now you can measure if you'd like to. I eyeball things, but I just want to make sure that I don't have this placed too far down, so that way my base does not hide it. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to remove my base. Just like this. And then I'm going to smooth this over with my hands to make sure that this, I don't have any little air bubbles or any little fuzzies or lumps or bumps or anything like that, preventing my transfer from having good contact with my surface. Now, I do want to disclose a little information here. This right here, it has a copyright number and some information about the name of the transfer. This is also silk screening. So if you're worried you might get paste on there, just mask it off with some painter's tape. Because if you do get paste on there, you don't do that, it will show up on your design, on your surface. If you want it, you can do that. It doesn't matter, but I did want to let you know about that. And all right, and if you want to make sure that you have this down very well, you take your mini squeegee and just go over. Make sure you don't have any air bubbles. You can do that. That's an option. All right, now, when you receive your paste packets with your kit, now I'm using out of the jar. What you want to do is you want to knead them very well. Make sure they're well mixed in there. And then you want to squeeze them down a little bit and cut the end off. And then what you do is you squeeze it into your paste tray. Now, one paste packet will probably take care of both sides, but just to be err on the side of caution, I did give you 2 paste packets. So start off with one. If it's not enough, then add the other. And that way, if you do make both sides with one paste packet, you've got an extra one for another project. All right. So I'm going to get started here. So we're just going to pretend my jar of paste here is your color tray. And then you take your mini squeegee with that bevel edge, and you just dip it into your paste. And then you generously apply it to your transfer. That way you know you've got good coverage and enough paste on there, because we're going to scrape off the excess. I think this would be a really cute sign that you can have on your countertop, like let's say, or at your entranceway. So that way you can direct people where they're going to go. Or if you know somebody that has a little bunny farm, I think that would be a really cute sign too. I know we've got a cider mill that they have a little bunny farm. Really cute. All right, now you just scrape off your excess paste onto the side of your color tray, and then you go back over it with the bevel edge and you scrape off any excess. That way you know you've got good even coverage. Now some of the paste colors black is one of them, will stain your transfer. Don't worry about that. As long as when you clean your transfer, you do not have any paste. I gotta be careful. There's my logo, or not my logo, but their copyright information. That way you just want to make sure you don't have any paste that dries inside your silk screen. All right, now it's time for the peel and reveal. And you just kind of slowly lift up. That way if you missed a little spot, you can lay it back down and touch it up. Oh my goodness, how darling is that? I think that is so cute. All right, now I have a towel over here on the side, and I'm just going to go ahead and spray this down with some water. I put it sticky side down. That way I can try to keep that silk screen moist. Now, we're using both sides, so I'm going to go ahead and dry this. You can use a hair dryer. You can let this air dry and come back and do the other side if you want to. I think it is absolutely adorable. Bunny trail. And if you just wanted to use the little bunnies on a different project, or say bunny trail somewhere else, you could do that. Oh, I think this is so cute. But you want to make sure before you start the other side that this side is dry. You don't want to smear your project. So just make sure that this is dry. All right. I'm going to try up here. Yeah, that seems like it's pretty good. Oh, I love how that turned out. All right, now we're going to flip this on the other side, and same thing. Oops, I need to put this on my base. So I want to make sure, see, that's how that would look on your base, that side. Just want to make sure that I don't place my design too low. Now with this one, you could look on the sunny side separately. You can just do the eggs separately. You can make little embellishments with your eggs if you want it to. All right, I think I need to go up just a little bit more. All right, I think that looks pretty good. And I'm just going to remove my base. Same thing, smooth this over. Take my squeegee here. Make sure that is down very well. That's optional, you don't have to do that. And the same thing, just take my paste and my squeegee and generously apply it. Now I will, once this cures and it's dry, I'm going to seal this with their surface wax. I'm going to go over it with surface wax. But if you want to, you can spray yours if the weather conditions are proper, because you should do it outside. Or make sure it's in a well-ventilated area. You could spray this with a matte sealer. I don't suggest brushing on because what happens is it's going to absorb in that paste and you could spread your paste. So use a spray if you're going to do that. But I'm just going to use a surface wax, but I'm going to give it, you know, a day or two to make sure it's cured. Now I've already applied that. I scraped off the excess off onto the side of my jar. Yours would be your color paste tray. Now I just go back over that bevel edge and make sure I'm scraping off the excess. That way I have good even coverage. But I will have this listed on my website, and I'll post a link if you'd like to just purchase the sign. Now it's time for the peel and reveal. You just slowly lift up. That way if you miss the spot, you can lay it back down. Oh, I love this. I love how I like this in the black and the white. Oops. Hold on a second. I just stuck my transfers together here. There we go. Okay. I'm going to give that a good spray. Now, you can let this air dry because this is the final side, or you can just go ahead and dry it, but I'm going to make sure that this is dry and put it in my base. Now, once this is good and dry, if you like, you can go in and color your eggs if you would like to, if you wanted to paint those with a little fine brush. I like it just the way it is with the black and white. I think it's a very classic look. And I'm just going to make sure that this is good and dry. Yes, I live by a train track. Sorry for the noise there. Oh, I like that. And then when you don't want it on that side, you can just flip it over and put it on that side. I think this is absolutely adorable. And then you've got your wood egg here that you could place in front. Now I know this is not the best angle. You could place it in front there, and you could decorate your egg however you would like or leave it natural. I hope you enjoyed this kit and you're able to get it. I will have all the links posted down below in the description box. And thank you so much for watching.